Hey guys, and welcome to my stimulus package update and stimulus check update. Wow, I haven't said those words in so long. I want you guys to know that I missed you more than you missed me, and I'm happy I'm back here for you with another video just to give you my perspective on everything that's been going on.
The Democrats have unveiled a new plan, a new actual bill to issue quarterly checks. I'll get to some checks that are actually going out here in just a moment. I'll get to that here in a second. Actually, to a lot of people, millions of people, actually. But Democrats have unveiled a new bill to issue quarterly checks to Americans by taxing oil companies posting huge profits because they're basically taking advantage of us. They're gouging us. These oil companies are making record profits, billions and billions of dollars more than they normally would make, because of these sky-high prices of oil. And when the price of oil comes down, the price of gasoline is not coming down. And this is why the Democrats just unveiled this bill to actually take some of these profits away from the oil companies and issue stimulus checks to Americans. And this is backed by several different Democrats. Representative Ro Khanna of California and Senator Sheldon Whitehouse of Rhode Island are the bill's main sponsors. The co-sponsors include Senator Bernie Sanders, ever heard of him, of Vermont, and Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, and Michael Bennet of Colorado, and Sharon Brown of Ohio. And it's gotten a lot of support. These are just the main sponsors of the bill, because the gas companies are just gouging us. The plan would also establish a quarterly payment program, so every 3 months would send out direct payments to Americans struggling with rising gas prices. The income thresholds in the bill are similar to those of the third stimulus check issued last year, including individual tax filers making under $75,000 and couples making $150,000 would receive the payments. Yeah, and then we also had a bunch of economists actually say that gasoline vouchers worth $300 a month. And we have a lot of economists that have actually come out and said, yes, we agree with this as well, and that they should send out $300 per month gasoline vouchers, and kind of agreed with this plan here that the Democrats are proposing, and that they should be $300 per month. And that, economists are the people that actually study the economy, and they said that this would not actually raise inflation because it would only cost 0.2% of GDP. So it would cost just a tiny amount of our, the worth of our economy to give back to our residents here and to help people right now during this tough time. And that's actually if the government paid for it. That's if the government paid for it. Of course, this proposal here is actually to make the oil companies pay for it. But this actually is if the government just paid for it. So there's two different kind of things they're talking about here, but the same kind of premise. Let me know your thoughts here. So I will keep you up to date on that. We're getting a lot of news about that, and states issuing anti-inflation stimulus checks is the big thing going on right now, or announcing these or proposing these. A lot of different states are doing this. In fact, we have another state that just is issuing checks here, not necessarily anti-inflation stimulus checks, but kind of a tax rebate type of check. Check this one out. We've discussed this one previously. This is a good one. And this one is actually going out, I think, a little bit earlier than expected. Michigan is insurance refunds. These are going out to millions of people in Michigan. This is for a car insurance rebate fund And this is going to be a lot of money to a lot of people in Michigan. Just another way that another state is giving money back. The governor of Michigan says that this money is already starting to go out. And check out how much money this is. Michigan drivers are going to be receiving up to, or on average, $400 per car in refund checks, or checks, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, $400 per car they're going to be getting in Michigan. The Whitmer administration, that's their governor, says that this auto reform not only saves money, it gives back money through a surplus in the Michigan Catastrophic Claims Association. Michigan's auto insurance refunds are already beginning to be distributed to bank accounts of drivers with a vehicle or motorcycle covered in the state, according to the governor's office and the Department of Financial Services. Transfer of funds have already been initiated. The $400 refund checks issued to drivers are intended to those who had their vehicles insured by last year, October 31st. So this is for cars that were insured last year by October 31st, but they're just going out now. The refund is part of a bipartisan auto reform legislation passed in 2019 that requires the Michigan Catastrophic Claims Association to issue money back to drivers. And this is where we see a lot of these states that they kind of have these laws where they have to give money back, just like the California state stimulus checks. Okay, and this Michigan one's a little bit different though. Until May 9th, now the wording gets a little tricky here. The $400 refunds owed to drivers will be deposited electronically in bank accounts. Governor Gretchen Whitmer first announced the rebates in December 2021, with guarantees that the refunds will be transferred from the MCCA to insurers by Wednesday, March 9th. So that's where the wording gets a little bit tricky, but she says that the refunds are starting to go out. So I think that again, that's where the wording gets a little bit tricky, but I think the money's going to start going out now. And I think that they're going to maybe take until May 9th to go to all the people. You guys can let me know how you determine that wording there. That's why I like to show you guys this right here on the screen. This is from Fox 2 Detroit, this article here. So let me know if you're from Michigan and you've gotten your $400 refund per car. If you have a classic car, I think you can get a little bit less if your car's registered as a classic. It says here, and our bipartisan auto insurance reforms have significantly lowered the cost of auto insurance for families. And starting this week, thanks to that reform, Michiganders are getting $400 refund checks per vehicle per insured driver, putting money in people's pockets, says the governor. We will continue working to save Michiganders money so that they can pay their bills and put food on the table. For every vehicle that you owned and insured as of October 31st of last year, you will get a $400 check for each one. Own and insure an RV in Michigan, $400. Motorcycle, $400. Ford F-150 or Corvette, $400 each one. Yeah, pretty awesome. So if you had a car, a truck, an RV, and a motorcycle, you would receive a $1,600 check. That's like I said, it's going to be pretty awesome for some people, especially for if a family has a mom, a dad, and a couple kids in the family who drive. There could be a really big check there coming, stimulus check, whatever you want to call it, right? If you don't receive the check by May 9th, you need to reach out to your auto insurer, as the checks are coming from your auto insurance company. All right, so keep that in mind. So hey, just another check going out. That could be a lot. I mean, even if you just have two cars in the family, mom and dad have a car, or grandma and grandpa have a car, it's $800. That's an extra $800 that could pretty probably unexpected. I mean, maybe you knew about it, maybe you watched this channel or seen it on the news, and you've been waiting for it, but hey, an extra $800 is an extra $800, right? That definitely can help out right now with the price of gas, the price of groceries, the price of inflation. So yeah, hopefully we see more states doing things like this. If you've been watching my channel, you know that there's a lot of states giving money back in different ways, whether it's stimulus checks, tax rebates, lowering the price of taxes in their states, lowering the price of grocery taxes, sales taxes, all sorts of things like this across the board. And on the federal level, considering checks as well.
Alright guys, this is all I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really missed you. Hopefully I'll see you here again very soon. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on everything we talked about here in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos for you. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.